Yo. On va pas attendre la fin du timer. We're not gonna wait for the end of the timer. We're just gonna start like that. Let's just go. Alright. Is there some sound in it? Oh, that's true. I forgot to change that. Sound settings. Okay. Alright. Should be good like that, hopefully. Hopefully it's good like that. Connecting with your inner John McClane. Who's John McClane? C'est qui John McClane? Mais qui c'est? Beware. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. Oh, Bruce Willis. Wow, j'avais oublié. I had forgotten about that.
That doesn't work.
Okay. C'est juste mon pyjama. It's just my PJ. It's super hot here.
So that's it. These wheels control the water level.
Cropped up looks good. Cropped up. Uh-huh. Tank top, yeah. Tank top. It's just, I don't think it looks good. It's, I'm just relaxed. Je suis relaxé. J'ai pas accès au nombre de viewers, donc si tu vois que t'es tout seul, n'hésite pas à parler français. Je pense qu'il y aura personne en général le soir comme ça. Mon channel, il n'y a pas personne, je fais pas de promo, donc on est tranquille. I can speak French. Aha. Something calling on me. Welcome to Australia. Aha. That's how I do it.
That gate should shut properly now.
What a weird noise. Hmm? Ah. Hmm? Hmm. Oh, wait. Puzzle time. Where are they? Wow. Creepy. Where's my scary thing? Oh my god.
Hello, follow me.
Yeah, it's a mistake.
I have this thirst for blood. I cannot enter.
No, don't go. Oh wow, it's him.
These maggots have escaped the wrath of Ascalon for too long. It is time to purge the sewers of their filth.
You again. The one they call the sewer dog.
Hold your tongue, newborn, or I'll crush you like a maggot.
You've let the beast consume you.
Finally, a touch of lucidity.
Uh-oh.
So learn to respect the laws of Ascalon.
Should be fine. Oops. Nope. Okay, the parry works a lot.
You dare challenge the dictates of Ascalon? Once you've vanished, I'll slaughter these skulls while singing your name.
Damn it. Oops. God.
Shall snap like a hare's brittle bones.
Ah no. No, 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 no.
Foolish echo.
Move, 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 move. Oh, dead. Yes. Oh no, come on. Yes. That sucks. Oh, really? Oh no 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 no. Oh, dead. I'm so dead. No. Yes.
Tear thee apart and spill thy blood to the pissing well.
Oh shh.
And thine shall be a fair skull to it. Down.
What?
Stay down.
Uh-oh. Oh.
Round your death in me. Your blood is now mine.
Yes. How many people have that? How many people progressed in this game, truthfully? 36%. 1 player out of 3 continued the game. Wow. You got nothing on him? Oh, come on.
At least one skull escaped Fergal's wrath.
go back. Oh, did he jump there? Wait, what?
How could he have made it this far? There's blood everywhere.
Oh. Yeah, no. Oh, okay. So... Wait, what? I went here? Ah, okay. That's the same.
This is our domain, not yours. You've been warned.
Wait, I saved you from this creature. That must count for something.
Thank you. Now go. Go back to the streets and houses. There is no love lost between us, vampire. But thank you.
Sean Hampton sent me here. I believe he wanted me to find you. Who are you?
If you must know, they call me Old Bridget. And this shelter is where we live.
I'm Jonathan Reed. I'm a newborn Ekon. I'm afraid I'm not sure what's going on.
I shall not bend a knee, young Ekon. But I sense your pain. Ask, and I will afford you my attention.
Why was that creature after you?
Fergal is the blunt instrument of the Ascalon Club. His masters would see us dead or turned into slaves if they had their way.
What the hell was that thing? He wasn't an Ekon or a Skal.
They are known as Volkod, an ancient offshoot of immortals. Blood drives them, enrages them.
What of this Ascalon Club?
Vampire society's elite in the Empire. They make the rules and enforce their judgment upon us whom they see as lessers.
Oh. Let's do it. There you go. Why do I see that? There you go. Did you hear Patapon's team is making a new game? What's Patapon? Double me on stream. Double tramp. C'est quoi Patapon? Mais qu'est-ce que c'est? T'as vu, je connais rien. Je lui dis, moi je connais le truc, putain.
So was it you that Sean Hampton sent me to find?
Perhaps. The sad saint was always kind to us. He must trust you if he revealed our location.
Patapon, a rhythm game, insanely great at the time. Oh, I didn't know. Je connaissais pas du tout. It's awesome art and crazy music. Wow, nice. Je connaissais pas du tout. C'est genre Parapa ou un truc comme ça. Ah, j'ai pas écouté.
Sean is a Skal. All those I've encountered have been violent, crazed creatures. How can he be any different?
Maybe because he is the sad saint. Or perhaps because I am old Bridget of the Sewer Skulls.
Sean killed a patient of mine. And that's just one of the murders he's being hunted for.
If you refer to Harriet, she is now among us and under our protection.
Harriet Jones is alive. That's it. That's the proof Sean wanted me to find. I must talk to her.
No, Harriet is not alive. But you can speak to her. I must warn you, she is fragile and may not receive you warmly.
I don't understand.
She is filled with bile and hate. Her mind is sharp as a tack, but her body is so weak. I've never seen its like before.
Arrête
She
pas de
is
bouger,
resting
c'est
in a room on
infernal.
the far right of this hideout.
Thank you. I will bear that in mind.
C'est genre Parapa meets Pikmin. Oh, ça te dit rien? Patapon. Non, non, ça ne me dit rien. Mais ça a l'air adorable.
We're at your mercy. Will you end us? Oh, Bridget allowed me to wander above some years back. It was unpleasant. Eternal gratitude for your protection, Master. Old Bridget says you are one to trust.
Ils ont même pas animé les lèvres, quoi. They didn't even move the lips for that.
Keep your distance, Echo.
Look at that. Doesn't even speak with his lips. It's Mr. Hammond. Sneaky, sneaky live. Sneaky, sneaky live. Very sneaky. Look at that.
Ascalon has stalked us for ages upon ages.
They didn't even bother animating the lips. That sucks. This game had so much potential, but I have a feeling budget and time was lacking. Something like that. It's sad. I think it had potential, really.
Eternal gratitude for your protection, Master. Your spare legend so sweet of love.
Okay, make stones. It is no coincidence that Econs are the most eminent and most numerous of all vampires. Econs are the true aristocracy of immortals, and if I may add, they are the only ones able to stay at the top of the food chain. Everywhere I traveled, I only met Econs assuming mortal lives or forming mortal lives or forming mortal society. Econs are the most human, most clever, and most educated of all vampires. Don't get me wrong here, I have nothing against more exotic species like Volkut who share the gift of immortality with us. Most of them can prove useful if properly canalized toward a clear goal, but they lack the most important trait of all, the ability to mingle with mortals without being spotted. Therefore, the Ascalon Club should only accept Econ of the highest lineage as a member of its inner circle. Depending on circumstances, Volkuts could be accepted as war dogs or hunting hounds, as long as they obey our laws. Luckily enough, these lesser cousins have a natural tendency to submit and obey their masters. Croissant Eater Stonge. I think that's their own fault though. Wasn't Life is Strange extremely successful? Is it the same studio, Life is Strange? They probably had plenty of money for this if they wanted to allocate the budget to it. It is their fault. It is clearly their fault. But once again, you know how I often distinguish, publisher, active devs, like the people who they get their hands dirty, and the people at the top, right? I feel sad for developers because I think they really had good ideas in there, but it just needed more time or work.
Hello, Harriet. Do you recognize me?
Yes, you were from the Pembroke Hospital. The young doctor.
What is this camera?
So full of secrets.
I have so many questions I need to ask you, Harriet. If you would.
I love questions. As for the answers, you may not like them.
Actually, it looks like they had publishers for both games. This might have been self-published. Nah, that's a problem. Looks like the self-publishing came later. Maybe they felt, screw the publishers. I think they've got talent and potential and ideas. It's just, it needs better gameplay, better game design. It needs more baking time, Stonge. Help them.
How do you feel?
I can't see. I can't move. My body's burning. I feel as if I'm dying over and over again.
From what I've heard, Vampire is pure insanity in terms of content path. You can walk almost all the skills 3 level. Oh, I don't know about that, Trampy. Who told you that? If it's someone from Don't Know, then, I would understand. But from what I'm seeing right here, I disagree. I don't know, right? I don't know. I'm only chapter 3? 3? So I don't know how many chapters there are. But it feels extremely linear, extremely limited. It feels like a very lower budget Assassin's Creed, honestly. I don't see the path you're talking about. It's basically... it's closer to a board game and a tabletop RPG than Assassin's Creed, but it doesn't feel big in path. It doesn't feel big. I like the story. I think it had potential, but... when I see in Baldur's Gate 3, which is a game I like as much as this one, you know what I mean? I would give both of them a, I don't know, 7-ish out of 10. But when I play Baldur's Gate 3, which I have not finished either, I can see the amount of possibilities there are. It's insane. I understand what you mean by insanity, but in this game, I'm doubtful.
Have you tried to eat or drink something?
People here tried to feed me, but I'm just not hungry. I don't have the strength.
Does the pain ever stop?
It is not pain I feel. It's like I can't stop feeling every inch of my body. But at the same time, each muscle and bone is the wrong place.
I haven't played it, so I can't tell, but it was designed to be that way at the time. Yeah, I feel it. That's why I'm continuing it. When we started with Staunch, I thought it felt mediocre, like maybe a 5 out of 10. And the more I played, the more like what they tried, and so it went up to a 6, 7 out of 10. I want to continue to see if I enjoy more of the story, because I think it's engaging. The story and the lore is engaging. Mechanisms are not good. They're a bit boring. Like in, you know, like in, I don't know, in Assassin's Creed or whatever.
Your room, the blood. What brought you to fake your death in such a gruesome fashion?
To see if I would be more.
I think I like the atmosphere. That's an atmosphere that kind of, you know, reminds me of a, I don't know. It feels more like a tabletop RPG. I like it because it's clean. It's pretty slick what they tried doing. But yeah, that's mostly it. I enjoy a bit of the story and a bit of the atmosphere. So you're hooked on a story for a mediocre game. Sounds like Sea of Stars. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Though, I would argue that here I prefer the atmosphere. It feels more, you know, a bit more grown up. It's a bit more grown up take on the vampire lore. Whereas in Sea of Stars, I thought it was still a bit childish.
Why flee with Sean Hampton?
Oh, it's always a pleasure to see a saint fall to sin. But the coward still won't kill.
Do you take pleasure in causing so much pain and sorrow?
Nobody gave a damn about me. Not a tear shed.
21,
Poor
21.
Harriet. Always the discarded.
Why did you come here?
And why not? This is where I live now. Leave me be.
Leave me be. Give me 2 minutes. I need to take something. I think I deserve it.
Hello, follow me.
Forgot to take a glass. Brouhaha. Oh, God. Vache. Oh mon Dieu. Extra sour. This is probably going to kill all the germs in my body. Wow. Okay. Oh my God. Yeah, not great. Rhubarb strawberry. Yeah.
Will you respect old Bridget's wishes? Will you obey her?
Bridget is kind. She only needs to keep me fed and I'll be good.
So you desire to stay here?
Yes, I'm with my own kind. Birds of a feather, so to speak. Poor Harriet, always alone.
I have a question of the utmost importance to ask. Will you answer?
Questions, questions, questions. The good doctor, always searching for answers.
Do you remember what you did after leaving the hospital? Did you kill anyone?
First, a question from me. You answer first.
Very well then. What do you want to know?
Are you like me? Are you also dead?
We are not dead, Harriet. Death no longer pertains to us. We are different.
I like what I am. I truly do. I relish the pain that courses through me.
I know you fled the hospital with Sean Hampton. Did you or Sean kill anyone in your flight? Anyone? Try and remember.
I will not lie. I wanted blood, and I wanted revenge, and Sean pulled me from it, brought me here instead. But the shadows heard my prayers. The shadows killed that bastard.
Who was that man? The one murdered in the street?
He used to be my landlord. I lived here for many years before falling ill. Oh, he was an awful man. Disgusting and cruel. So cruel.
So she ate him.
You sought vengeance by your own hand, and someone else obliged you. Very convenient. Don't lie to me.
I don't lie. I saw him near the docks, and rightly I wished him dead. And I am happy he is. It's true. But I didn't kill him. I was too tired.
Shadows? Tell me what you saw.
The shadows, they heard me and answered. Something in the deep darkness, quick, deadly. It asked me if I wanted revenge. I answered, yes.
And these shadows, this presence, do you still hear it? Was it a vampire? Did Sean see it?
It spoke only to me, and now
Probably
it
go to
is
sleep
silent,
soon.
but it is born
Path of
of
Exile 2 is
hatred.
out in 7.5 hours.
And it will kill again. And it hates you, Doctor. Oh, it hates you.
What makes you say that?
It whispered your name, Dr. Reed. It wanted to know who you were.
I guess I'll try
and
tomorrow
where you
morning, that's
went.
for sure.
Questions about me? What
I
did you
need
say?
to mow the lawn again.
Nothing, Doctor. I said nothing. There was nothing it didn't
And I want to buy a
already
weapon sniper, I think.
know. Oh, I'm tired now. Let me rest. Let me rest now.
So when they say go back, do I have to do the whole whip? Oh, hello there.
Have you found the answers you were looking for, young Ekon?
There
Yeah,
is too much
preloaded it.
left unanswered. So many questions.
I've never seen
Get
that.
to know us.
It's the first time I see
Spend time with us, and I may be willing to answer more questions.
Yeah, I might spend more time with you. You look like almost fresh. It's an 83 girl, I don't know. I know, I did it during dinner.
Why do you live here, amongst the filth and vermin?
She moves like that when she
Live.
talks.
Here we hide.
Very twitchy.
What are you hiding from?
From the guilt, the shame, from the hunters and the light. And of course, our past.
Why don't you leave the city? Hide somewhere far from the guard of Priwen, the Ascalon Club.
We are the Sewer Skulls. This is our domain. We have run as far as we can, and now we hide.
Your diction, your words. You do not carry yourself like most Skulls I've encountered.
True. I'm not.
Is
like
there a
most
romance in this
Skulls.
game? Can I be of service to you?
You were once someone else. What happened to you?
It is as sad as it is long, young Ekon, but it will remain mine.
Can I be of service to you?
We ask but one thing. Reveal to no one our secrets. Do not betray us.
For how long have you been in hiding here?
Skulls have been hiding under London since vampires first entered the city.
Where did you hide before the sewers?
We claimed ancient tunnels, forgotten caverns, catacombs. We are skulls, groveling beneath the feet of our makers.
Skull. Do you want an answer to that question? Yeah, you can tell me. I think there's none. That doesn't look like the type of game.
What manner of creature is Harriet? She is different from everyone else.
I really don't know. I'm not even certain she's a skull. I've no idea as to what blood made her.
What is a Skull, in fact? In
There
your
is.
honest opinion.
The progeny of a vampire, disavowed by her maker.
Wow.
Perhaps a fruitless branch of a noble tree. A word used to enslave us. I cannot say.
You mentioned that vampire blood
Wow.
has tremendous
Only with
potency.
one character? Ah,
You
but there's
believe
no
it to be
romance.
stronger than your own.
Basically, it's just a scenario
The vampire's sweet blood.
that you can
That rich,
pick or not.
dark wine that we crave. For it made us, and it can sustain us.
I thank you for your time, madam. I must go back to Shornhampton now.
Your kindness has been ample payment,
And I'm
Egon.
pretty sure it's not her.
To protect
It must be what's her
I'll
name?
close the access to our hideout, but you can
Already
use our
forgot her name.
shortcut to reach Mr. Hampton's shelter. Just follow the arrows.
Lady, whatever.
Thank you, old Bridget. I hope we'll meet again.
Forgetting her name is not a good start to the room. It's not a good start. What's your name again? You remember in Earthworm Jim? In Earthworm Jim, you have to save the princess. What's her name? That was such a good... How do you call that? To most game designs. I like that. Really like that. Come here, Mickey Mouse.
Despicable.
We need to take this hideout. There you go. Common mace. Okay, 5, 30, stun, 18, and 15. I just need to parry. Oh, I think I prefer parry though. I think parry is more important. I think I prefer parry because then I can get the blood when I do parry. Can't believe you're eating a rat. Did you fix that girl's migraine and drink her? Nope. I have yet to find that stupid where is it? You know. Okay, I can't find it. Let me show you. You know the recipe? Didn't find it. That thing. Oh, what's that? Serums. I don't care. You see, I can't find that. They all have migraines and I can't save them. Where have you been on the map? I'm basically following the... Oops. I'm basically following the story. So, you know, the hospital, Whitechapel, the cemetery, the docks, the western docks, and the sewers. That's what I did. Maybe look around the cemetery a bit more. Alright. Thank you for that. What should I level up? I think this one is really cool. Let's do that. Oh, assassin. Oh my god. This one is really cool. I need that. Oh, too bad. My claw. 3,000. Get out of here. Hard biting. Oops. Next night? What's gonna happen? Oh, it's better. How come? Oh, I give him medicine. Yeah. Okay. That flickering was would have given me a migraine. I'm the one who needs medication. Okay. Wait, if that's the way out, what was the...
We're at your mercy. Will you end us?
What was the place over there? Oh, look at that, they've got a little tavern. Look at that, a tavern, that's durable. Cleaning the table, you know, hygiene, very important. It's like, what? I can take a boat. No, I can't take the boat. Where does the other path lead to? There was a path up there. Like, no, not here. Level design is weird in this game. I failed to understand. Oh, I failed to understand it. I don't know if it's on purpose or what, or if it's just me not really reading their level design. It's just a bit weird. What was that path that I just saw earlier? Was it here? Yeah, it was here. No, wait. It was down there. Here, I go there. That's the place. And I go here. Where does that lead? Hmm? And you see, when you explore like that, it doesn't feel like it's rewarding you.
Are you all right, sir? What are you doing here?
I could ask you the same question. Don't you know this is a quarantine zone?
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'm investigating the epidemic. You had better get to a safe place while you still can.
Oh, really? Well, go investigate somewhere else and leave me be.
I beg your pardon?
I said go. Leave me alone, sir.
He's got a bit of food, a table, a bed with flies in it, or moths.
Sir, you have no idea what could happen to you if you stay here. Why don't you go home?
For fuck's sake. Do I have to punch you in the face to make you disappear? Leave me be.
It's my duty to insist. Death lurks everywhere. I must ask you to go back home.
I'm safe here. Don't you get it? I'm better off risking the flu than catching a bullet. Am I clear enough?
I see. Well, since you are obviously hiding from a threat, don't you have a safer place to go?
Do you think I'm stupid? The Night Asylum, the Turquoise Turtle, even Miss Gillingham's attic. I tried them all. No, this is my only chance.
Rodney Grader. Okay. Oh, it's a dead end. Ah,
It's locked.
come on. At least I'm glad I came here. There was something to do.
I cannot enter.
Wait, I know this place. No? No, maybe not. Wow.
It's locked.
I have no idea what I'm supposed to do with all those locked places. Like, there's so many containers I've seen and they're locked and I have no lockpick or whatever. This place is lovely.
Welcome back, Dr. Reed. Would you like to take communion with me now?
Sean, are you eating raw flesh?
It is the sacred flesh of the mortal lamb. Our Lord's bountiful transmutation for the sustenance of his believers. Thank you, Lord. I am your most humble servant.
So, true to your word, you waited for my return.
I told you, Dr. Reed, I was a man to be trusted. Did you have words with the poor Harriet?
Level 6. Do I have level 6? Oh no, there's no way I can. Oh, it's the actual pillar. Oh.
This shelter is the tip of the iceberg. You hide your game well, I'll give you that.
We are God's children, Dr. Reed. One and all. And he's determined to save us.
Does this place belong to you? How can you be so certain you can keep it open?
This warehouse was once property of the Dawson family, but has been bequeathed me through donation.
Bequeathed.
The Dawsons? The wealthiest family in London? Have they a clue as to what goes on here?
Not at all. The donation was made before the war. The building was run down. I never met Aloysius Dawson myself.
So you have the run of the place and no one's taken notice?
As long as we keep to ourselves, we interest no one. This is a haven, and I pray it remains so for eons to come.
What will be the result if you continue to assist both Skulls and the living?
For the last decade, that's what's been happening. And they found a better life. What's to change?
You're forgetting the epidemic. Things can go south very quickly. I've seen it.
Oh, these are terrible times. Only those pure of heart shall prevail.
You've turned Skal now. Don't you see the danger to anyone giving you their trust?
We are all sinners, awaiting salvation. This is a simple truth, ordained by the Lord Almighty. I am a seeker of his glorious light.
Did you watch GBZ Kai? Of course. I'm a big fan of Dragon Ball. I'm not a fan. You know how many people are... Many people? There's a lot of people in this world who are like huge fans, you know? And so they'll have watched all the movies several times and the anime several times and all that. Me, I'm more of a Toriyama fan. So I've read the manga first. That's the first thing I did. Read the manga when I was first thing I did. I mean, you know what I mean. When I was 7 or 8, I might have watched the cartoon like any kid would watch the free TV, right? But then when I grew up and I became a teenager, I read the manga. I watched the anime again, the first one, Dragon Ball, and then Dragon Ball Z. And I didn't watch Dragon Ball GT because I think it is not canon. I disagree, and I think it's junk. I didn't like any of the movies I watched, so basically I don't consider it canon either. and when Dragon Ball Z Kai came out, I watched it 2 times because I really like it. And I watched also Dragon Ball Super because that's the last thing he was able to do before dying. It was cool. It was not amazing, but it was really cool. So yeah, I'm a big Dragon Ball fan. And now I'm watching it again, the first one with my kids. I'm showing it to them.
Harriet, Miss Jones has been behaving in a most violent manner. She's going to need special attention.
That's precisely the reason I brought her here. To meet old Bridget. She's the guide Harriet requires.
I don't think I've seen Super. Oh, you haven't? So you don't know how it ends? Ends, right? Because it will never end. He had plans to continue after Super. He had started writing it and he died. That's why it's very sad, very tragic. But I think Super still wraps up the story very well, in the idea that it's a continuous loop, that there's no ending, that there's always stronger. It's really well done. So I think it's totally worth watching it. If you like Dragon Ball Z, right, you should totally watch Super. That's it. That's the last thing Toriyama did in Dragon Ball before dying, so that's totally worth it. Should actually head to sleep now. Thanks for the stream, have fun. See you, Stonch. Good night. We'll catch up tomorrow. Might have questions if I'm lost. Thank you again, really appreciate it. I don't know what I'm gonna do with you and your terrible terminal case of generositum.
Who is this old Bridget?
I don't know, Doctor. She rarely speaks of her past, but I know she has a long one. She's likely the oldest soul in the city.
Harriet is possessed by her hatred. You cannot let her roam free. She's dangerous.
She has joined her own kind, Doctor. Old Bridget is a saint to the younger Skulls, guiding them to salvation and peaceful existence.
I believe I've learned all I need to know. I'm certain you've killed no one, but one day I believe you'll cross the line.
Logic is a false prophet. Faith is the only path to salvation.
What do you mean?
We have been blessed with God's eternity. We are the instruments of His divine will. He shall feed the hungry forever and ever. Amen.
I haven't the luxury of being able to satisfy my hunger on staunched blood and lifeless flesh.
Give yourself over to God, Doctor. Expel your urges and kneel before the Lord in praise.
These urges.
I wish I could embrace him now.
I've come to embrace the everlasting craving. I have sworn to feed only upon the flesh of the dead. It is now my sacrament. Take, eat.
Eat it.
This is my body.
Just eat it.
So saith the
Oh,
Lord.
you ruined me, Stonch. You perverted. Oh. What? How come I get to embrace him? That. What? Wasn't he supposed to be like level 6 for the embrace and I'm level 2? What? Turn. What's turn? To turn him into a vampire? I can turn him into a vampire. That's new, isn't it? I can elevate him from Skull to vampire, right? But I will lose 500 XP in the process. Or I can eat him. That's interesting, the fact that I can turn him. And I unlocked that. I don't know how I... Oh, because I probably because I put his blood quality to the maximum before. Turning him... I wonder what it brings in terms of scenario. Like, does it make me a stronger vampire if I've got underlings? Abe, always be eating. Yeah, but... You know what I mean? I messed up with what's her name? Dorothy or whatever she was. And here it's blue. It's as if it was a like a path to be a stronger vampire somehow, no? Instead of just killing. I almost feel like asking you to check online, Stones, to spoil me, because that feels like this is a good like, and I'm not turning like a good guy, right? The unlocked option was a trap last time. Was it the unlocked option last time? The make her forget thingy. You picked the unlocked one. Was it? Was it? Yeah, you will heal through my blood. Wait a minute, turn. Does that mean turning back human? Is that a thing? That's not a thing, it's just turning into a vampire, right? And basically I'm a vampire doctor. I'm healing people or whatever zombies into vampires. I wonder if turning him makes me his master. And if scenario-wise, I know it's probably wishful thinking here, but I wonder if scenario-wise it's not more rewarding, like I become, you know, some kind of Dracula, or I don't know. Damn, I feel like checking online. I wonder if I should check online. I think I'm gonna check online. You should go to bed, Stonch. What's his name? I already forgot his name. What's his name? Damn it, I forgot. Turn... what's his name? God, I suck with names. Turn... Shun. Wow, thank you. Yeah, you're right. Is turning Shun'em Turn a good choice? I somehow voided my no-kill run. I don't know how, so I'm doing it again. I was wondering if turning him is a good choice. It is. Your district becomes healthy again and it doesn't cause any problems going forward. This is the best option for not even once achievement. I don't care about achievement. It's the best option. Did you drink from the priest during the merry fight? Morally, yes, but he's kind of a dick about it later. Wow, there's someone who says he's kind of a dick about it later. The insufferable potato chomping ginger bastard. Wow, some people. Everybody says it's the best choice, but they don't really say why. None of those people care about story, you reckon? Someone says, I did the other 2 options and everything went bad. So now I had to start another run again. Okay, 7 hours actually going to sleep now. I am not in Daisy, probably. What? You were playing Daisy? No way. No, you're not. You were playing Proverbs. Don't lie. Why would you play Daisy? Someone says, yeah, it seems to be that I always make the wrong decision in this game. First, I wanted to help Lady Ashbury. That's her name, Lady Ashbury. I think the romance you mentioned is Lady Ashbury. So I decided that Nurse Crane should forget about the blackmail, which I did. The result was that she forgot everything else. Then she turned and the district with her. After that experience, I wanted to make the right decision about Shanhampton. This time I thought it would be better not to use the vampire skills, because it went so terribly wrong last time. And someone says, you see, I have to agree with you. Up until the point with Crane, hints and extra conversation lines have been positive and rewarding. Then with her, it's a bloody mess. So it's very confusing and misleading. Bad design in my opinion. I agree with that. You don't know what it does. I quit this game after dealing with Dorothy Crane, the thing we did, because the wording of the choices are so bad in the context of how they were talking. I made the decision to charm her, since it sounded like it would only make her forget about the blackmail, but keep helping people, which is what I wanted. I thought sparing would make her resign from helping people. Neither option did what I thought would happen. I felt tricked. I agree with that. And you can't go back. I looked it up and other people said this same thing happened to them. Then I read about the choice with Sean and it sounded just as bad, so I stopped playing this game. I think I'm going to turn him. Out of curiosity, which storyline in Baldur's Gate 3 are you currently most interested in discovering more of? When you say storyline, what do you mean? Like for each of my companion? Is that what you're saying? I feel like I'm going to turn him. Companions, quest, world, anything really. So storyline. Which one do you want to discover more? Oh wait. Are there any parts of the story you want to discover more of? Well, since what's her name? Shadowheart changed. She's not so much about all the this is my goddess, oh no, this is the wrong goddess, oh this is my goddess, oh I'm done with that. I want to look for my parents, and I'm changing my hair and I'm trying to discover more, and to that feels more interesting. Like that's why I wanted to know more about this one. That's why I wanted to potentially romance her, because I thought it might be more interesting. I'm kind of interested to know more about Zalog, you know, the tiefling chief who it feels like he betrayed the other and he ran away. I wonder if we'll know more, because that's interesting. I'd be curious to know if Minthara... I wanted to know more about Minthara before, and I thought, you know, maybe she'll might turn better, maybe she'll change and become a better character, and you know. But it feels like it's actually just an evil character that they added as a bit of a bonus, a bit of a cameo, not a cameo, but you know, like oh, you can take that little evil path if you want. It feels more and more like that, and so I'm less interested. Oh, Shadowheart left Sharp Selene in your playthrough. Yes, although I made her leave everything. She's less interested in the middle and everything right now, hopefully. Because truthfully, I'm really not interested in all the Shah, Selene, whatever thingy. What else? The thing with Astarion is Mukesh. She's blonde. No, she's got white hair. White hair. Which I think is really cool. I like that. She's really, really pretty like that. But she won't become my wife. Which storyline are you currently most interested in discovering more of? I'd be very curious to know, like I have no interest in Lae'zel, but I'd be curious to know what's gonna become with her egg thing. And also, I wish I could know more about Orpheus and save him potentially. She's funny. Is she? I don't find her funny at all. She's been very annoying the whole game, and now she's starting to relax a bit and be more genuine. Like she seems to care more. Like it feels like her emotions are finally back into her dialogue, so it's more interesting, I would say. Yeah, Orpheus is an interesting guy. I don't care much about Lae'zel, but I want to help the guy who is, you know, the Githyanki who's on his dragon, and who kind of saved Orpheus and is now pretending to be you know, the right arm of whatever her name is. And I want to topple her, the queen. Boss, yeah, there you go. I feel like she was genuine when she was a bad bitch. I don't know, I didn't like her. She was just annoying, really annoying for me. And now it's like, oh my god, there's no more goddess here and goddess there. I want to know more about my past and my parents. I find her more genuine. It feels more down to earth. Duh. Does that answer your question, or companions? I have no interest in Halcyon. I have not much interest in Carla or Will. I want to save his dad in a way. Not so much for him because I don't care much for him, but because you know, saving his dad looks like a right thing to do. Weirdly, I feel like Gortash and Orin are overwritten, like they're the big baddies and they feel overwritten, whereas Ketheric Thorm, I really liked his building. I thought it was cool, and now that he's dead, I'm like, now it is just the big baddie and the crazy baddie, you know. It's just I don't know if there'll be more. I hope there'll be more. I'm just curious to hear your thought about how the story is going so far for the most part. There you go. Or where we're at in it. What? Yeah, I hope I answered your question. That's how I would feel about that. Trying to think if I forgot anyone or anything. Did I forget anyone? Gale. The problem with Gale is that I have never really bought his premise. You know, the premise of he slept with that goddess, once again a goddess. He slept with that goddess, and now he's a ticking bomb. It's too weird for me. I'm not buying it. so it's hard for me to care. I just like his lines, his dialogues. He's really funny. A mix of a bit dumbass and skilled dumbass, but a bit like Rincewind. He's a bit of a Rincewind in a way, except he's strong. Yeah, there you go. So now well, at some point you run and because you didn't think much of Gale's condition. And don't forget, Abe. No, wait. What do you mean by that? Do you say that just to have fun and screw the game, or do you say that because you checked online and you thought that's the best in terms of scenario? Because I'm gonna be honest, the game is hard right now. Gameplay, what? I'm just having fun. Okay. No, because it's good you tell me, because if you had checked and you thought this is better, I would have followed your advice, right? Yeah, he said, Abe, what was it? Just eat everything. Always be eating. There you go. Just eat it. I think I'm gonna turn him, because I hate the fact that his... What I would have liked to know is... Oh, I have to take care of the dryer. What I would like to know is... Does that make him my underling? Night? You mean good night, right? Good night, Stonch. I don't remember the character. Which character? No, it's always be eating. He's just having fun. Stonch is just having fun. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna do that because I feel like this is what I prefer. And too bad for the let's eat everyone. Anyway, I failed. But let's turn him. I'm gonna try turning him.
My discoveries. Vampire blood would enhance your metabolism, perhaps even heal you. If what old Bridget says is true, I'll give you some of mine.
I'd rather not. It would be extremely awkward.
You have no choice, Sean. It's the only way to protect your chapel, those still amongst the living.
No, Dr. Reed. God made me this way. Who am I to disobey his will?
You believe that God's plan was for you to be abandoned at birth.
The Lord works in mysterious ways.
I can't imagine God intended for you to be molested by a priest in an orphanage. Drink, friend.
No!
I said kneel and drink. Now!
New citizens available to kill. Get up. No? Not getting up? Okay. So I'm just going away? I guess.
Another corpse thrown in the streets. Someone's playing a very sick game. I know this brooch. This is my mother's. A birthday gift from father. "29 Pretty Orchard Street. That's near Poplar's district. Why would this man carry off my mother's brooch? I must go there.
Glad to see you again, Mr. Reed.
Oh,
Lottie, tell me about the death of your mother.
Giselle killed her. Plain and simple. She killed her with her daily whims, her laziness, and her complaints.
That's quite a statement. You can't kill someone because you're fickle.
Mother was very ill, but I forgave Giselle. What I couldn't stand was how she cried at her funeral like she was the one left alone.
Perhaps your sister is not as tough as you are.
I know that, and I don't blame her. It just makes me sad that my own sister is the person I understand the least.
Giselle is the only family you have left. Don't you think it's time you forgave her?
Sometimes words are harder to forgive than acts, Dr. Reed.
Did you see what happened?
No. I was coming back to the shelter from work when I heard an awful scream, and there was this man, dead, just in front of the building.
You saw nothing at all?
No, I told you, just that awful woman's scream.
A woman scream? Are you sure?
Of course. It was terrifying. I thought it was my sister, so I ran. But it was a man I've never seen round here before.
Goodbye, Miss Paxton.
You again? What do you want?
Giselle, I know you sleep at Sean Hampton's shelter. What can you tell me about him?
He provided a roof for me and my sister. I am grateful, of course, but he gives me the creeps.
Why is that?
He's always sad, like he's about to cry. He's always asking us to get closer to God, to give ourselves to the Lord. Creepy.
Giselle, tell me about the death of your mother.
After our father died, Mother worked so hard she made herself sick. We spent all the money we had on useless drugs and doctors. It was hell.
Hell? What do you mean?
The three of us were exhausted and desperate. And when I'm desperate, I tend to get angry. And I'm hard to live with. Lottie said I killed Mother.
You should talk to your sister. Whatever happened when your mother died, the truth lies somewhere between your two versions.
I don't want to talk about that. It was years ago. We Paxton sisters are tough. We don't apologize.
oh well.
Did you see what just happened?
No, I didn't. And I don't care.
Really? Why is that?
Because this sexist pig is one of the 4 men who blacklisted me. Good riddance, if you ask me.
Well, I'll leave you for now. Goodbye, Miss Paxton.
I need to pee. I need to pee. I need to pee.
Mr. Tentacle Guy.
Good evening, Mr. Throgmorton.
Dr. Reed, can I be of any assistance? Have you noticed anything suspicious lately?
Did you see what happened to him?
Actually, yes. He was thrown from the roof like a vulgar log.
Who could have done that?
Who? Well, a vampire, of course. Look, bite marks on the neck and lacerations here. There is definitely a vampire close by.
Why is it that you sound so afraid?
You didn't see it. He was dead before he hit the ground. The strength required to do such a thing, well, it beggars belief.
Goodbye.
On the roof.
It's locked, all right.
It's always
locked, all right.
I don't get it. It's always locked. Okay, where do I go now? Find out the reason why the terrified young man, blah blah blah. Somewhere around here. Oh wow, the game crashed. Wow. Okay.
Glad to see.
Goodbye, Miss. It's locked, all right. Good evening. I'm Dr. Reed. Do you need any help?
Rest assured, I will help you, sir. Martin Nightingale, at your service. Please, take a look at my wares.
Your merchandise. I don't really see anything worth having. No offense.
None taken, sir. But please, I need to eat. Perhaps if you keep looking, you'd see something that takes your fancy.
I found this watch. It belonged to Miss Gillingham, but I thought you might find it useful.
That makes sense. She would have forgotten about the watch by the next day.
If you say so.
Take this for your trouble, Dr. Reed. I will not forget your gesture, I swear.
What?
Why not try seeking help instead of peddling your wares? I'm sure there are people around here that would gladly help.
There's always the night asylum. Heard it's run by a very nice man, but I'm no beggar. Not yet, at least.
There is no shame in asking for help, my boy. Sometimes it can even be the best course of action.
I don't feel okay with that. I'm gonna make a name for myself, and I'll do it by myself.
Let me be frank. You're as much of a businessman as I am a werewolf, right?
Who the hell are you to question me? It's hard enough to stay clean when you don't have a place to sleep. I'm doing my best here.
I meant no offense, Mr. Nightingale. I was merely pointing out the fact that you're unlikely to survive long if you continue wandering this path.
And what should I do then, sir? Should I join the Wet Boot Boys like so many others? No thanks. I'd rather be a bad seller than a dead gang member.
What can you tell me about the neighborhood? Have you got any friends around these parts?
Not really. Miss Gillingham smiles and says kind words, but I know she's lost her marbles, especially since her son died.
How interesting. I don't suppose you know what happened to her son.
Jack! Rumour has it he tried to tackle some gang lads. I didn't know him well, but I heard he was a nice enough chap. His old ma still thinks he's around.
Tell me about this crazy woman. Madness is often mistaken for other conditions.
The poor woman's mad, all right. Kind and all, but she has so much trouble remembering things. She's taken me for a son more than once.
Almost there.
Show me what you have to.
Mm-hmm.
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. May I come in?
I already took my medication, Doctor. But thank you.
I'm sorry. Your medication? Have we met before?
Don't tease me like that, Jack. Sorry, what?
I think I should come in, miss. I'd like to check if everything is okay, what with the epidemic spreading across London.
An epidemic, you say? How terrible. I had no idea. But where are my manners? Please do come in, Doctor. You are a doctor, yes?
Let's eat the granny. Yeah, first, let's loot the granny.
It's locked.
Come on. Rodney, I just heard what happened tonight. I ran to your house, but you were already gone, so now I'm writing this note. Is it true you killed him? I can't believe it. Why? What happened? I really need to talk to you now. Please, find a way to contact me when you receive this message. Since I know you can be very cautious, and to prove to you this is not a trap, let's use a code when we meet. I'll whistle my name, Jack, in Morse code, and you'll whistle yours, okay? This way you'll know it's really me. For now, it's a good thing you are hiding. The Wet Boot Boys are all over the neighborhood claiming they will punish the man who murdered one of them. I'm sure we could make an arrangement to settle things when the heat dies down.
So, Dr. Tippett, what brings you back here? I heard whispers you had a job at that fancy hospital.
I told you my name is Jonathan Reed. Don't you remember?
Of course I do. I remember my name too. Gillingham. But you may call me Enid, Doctor. I'm very happy to see you again.
Is anyone taking care of you, Miss Gillingham?
My son is always here to take care of me. He's a good boy like that, but I do worry that he needs to start living his own life. I would never say that to him, of course.
What can you tell me about this part of town?
Oh, no. I don't gossip. That would be most unbecoming of a lady such as myself.
Who are the more influential figures on the docks?
Well, I heard about some terrible illness going around. I would say in that case that it's you, Dr. Tippett.
Enid, have you really no idea what happened to your son? No idea at all?
I've not seen Jack for so long. I lose track of time. Has something bad happened to him?
Oh. Ah. I mean, she's crazy. There's no point telling her, is there? Do we know about Jack, actually? Wait, do we know about Jack?
Don't worry. Jack will come back.
Yes, he will. It won't be long before he's back. He must be out there somewhere making money. Yes, that's what he's doing.
Goodbye, Miss Gillingham.
Okay, we should go back to the cemetery because Stone said this is where I might find the migraine medication. It has been established for some time now that Skal is the vernacular name of a different species of lesser blood drinkers. A Skal often seems to be the victim of a vampire type who miraculously survived death and came back as a crooked version of its maker. According to many observations made by our order throughout the centuries, Skals are generally despised and killed by vampires, who consider them lesser and despicable creatures. The name itself means slave. They also have been called Skakaliba, Arabic, Sclavis, Latin, or Sklavino in Greek. This shows how old these creatures are and how their makers perceive them. This may be why Skars often tend to form small and discrete communities that stick together. It is also interesting to note that Skars seem to call themselves this way, as if they have accepted for a long time their status as inferior servants among vampires. It's more difficult for a Skal to hide its monstrous nature: pale skin, terrible teeth, strange emaciation, dilated, and staring pupils, Many have lost all hair and they show wounds and scars which stay open without never completely healing. They also seem capable of surviving by eating the flesh of the dead, while vampires need blood from the living. They may be the real origin of the mythical figure of the ghoul, a folklore creature who lurk in cemeteries and feed from the dead. A skull is a miserable creature. Most of the time, they fear to be seen by both humans and vampires. In some regions, all those skulls have been witnessed nearby vampires as servants of slaves, obtaining protection by sacrificing their freedom. Most of the skulls are descended from echoes and show humanoid silhouettes. Much more uncommon, some present a more canine aspect and behave like wolves. They are sometimes called vulpes in ancient texts. At least a third type exists in the shape of a bird of bat, and they are called corvus. William Marshall himself referred 3 times to some bat-shaped creatures he called vampire in his memoirs. Other types may exist unknown or unidentified for now. Okay. Not good. Maybe not 20. Wow. Oh no.
I cannot enter.
Damn it. Oh. Oh, 22. No way. 22, this is gonna be tough. Oh my god. Come on. No. Bye bye. The game is too hard. Can I cross from here? Whoops. Yeah, surely I can cross from there. Turn left, I got the bottom, cross from the boat here. Ooh, oh my god. 22, I mean, come on. Is it here? Yeah, it's from there.
Good evening, sir. I'm amazed you made it back to the docks alone. Good for you.
Well, I could say the same about you, young man. More to the point, who the hell are you?
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed.
And I am Archer Woodbead. Please excuse my assertiveness. I often forget I'm just an old prune.
Have you always been so bitter?
It's not bitterness, it's poorly masked disgust. When everything turns to shit, we all have to eat a spoon or two.
Don't you think that the old people of your time were saying exactly the same thing about you and your friends?
Perhaps you're right, Dr. Reed. Well, I hope you'll not be around to see things turn sad and grey.
Tell me everything you know about the Guard of Priwen.
Andrew never told me what they do. I do know they're vigilantes with military training. Access to some impressive firepower.
And what is your personal opinion about the Guard, then?
This Guard of Priwen is just another gang preying on the young and naive. Preying on people like my boy. I know how it works. I invented it.
Oh, almost there.
Why did your son really join the Guard of Priwen?
If I believed in a higher power, I'd see this as punishment for my own sins. I deserve it for all the young men I enlisted back in the day.
So your son has left you nothing to explain his actions? No letter or message?
Not even a note. I'm a proud man, Dr. Reed. But I would kneel and pray if I thought it would give me my Andrew back.
You don't believe in God, though, do you, Mr. Woodbead? So why did he join?
Now I think about it, Andrew joined the Guard, not to defy me, but to follow in my footsteps, to make me proud.
Goodbye, sir. Good evening, Mr. Woodbead.
Good evening to you, my young doctor.
What can you tell me about this part of town?
People used to feel safe around here. They had the gangs protecting them. Now all they do is bicker and plot against one another.
Missing the good old days, are you not?
Trust me, son.
I have to go, thanks
the
for
longer
streaming,
you
enjoy.
live, the less
See you
meaning
notre
your existence will
bonne,
have. You need to remember the
bon
days
après-midi.
you still had beliefs.
And what about the gangs?
Back in my day, people trusted the wet boot boys. We looked out for the docks and its families. Nowadays, they're just a bunch of greedy fuckers.
You were a gang member?
I was their leader
He's full.
for a time, believe it or not. Now these bastards act like I'm nothing. Not one of them. They owe me some damn respect.
If you were such a respected figure, surely you have many interesting stories about this part of town.
You bet I do, but make no mistake. I'm no rat, sir. Some secrets are best left buried.
Who would you trust around here?
The owner of the Turquoise Turtle's a decent fella. Tom's his name. Sean Hampton's all right too. Don't particularly share his religious views. He's quite devout, if you catch my meaning.
Do you still know anyone? From the old days, I mean.
Most of them are dead. I still give Miss Gillingham salutations. She doesn't remember me. She did once like me. Boy, she was a beauty back then.
Any remarkable new faces around here?
Nobody. Well, there's that boy Rufus the Curse.
Rufus.
I like him, despite the reputation he's made since his parents died. Poor little bastard.
I'm sure a district as colorful as the docks must have plenty of stories about strange visitors and creepy characters.
So, you want me to talk about the sewer dog, don't you?
If you don't mind.
The sewer dog
Sylvester.
is a bitch. Appropriately named, an old woman dressed in rags. She has an elegance, though, despite her ugliness.
How are you, man?
I saw her once. Scared the life out of me.
Give me a second. God kväll, Sylvester. You on when I go to sleep and you on when I'm awake. That's a first. Is it late for you now? It is. Basically, my wife had a work thing tonight, so I put the kids in bed, and I thought, hey, might as well stream. And I'm doing it because starting not next week, but the week after that, it'll be the school holidays, and so I'll have to take care of my kids for weeks and weeks. And so I thought, hey, I might as well. Well, I'm gonna stream in the evening, you know, so I might as well do it a bit now. Good work, good work. I tried.
Tell me about the Wet Boot Boys, Archer. I want to know more.
We were there for the families and each other. It was us against the world. We were vicious, tough, even cruel. But we were united.
You sound like you were some kind of radical union member.
Yes, nowadays the communists and gangs squabble over pointless territory. Sounds stupid when you say it out loud.
Goodbye, sir.
Oh, wait. Could I embrace him?
Mr. Good evening to you.
Level 3. What am I? I'm 3. I could embrace him right now. I could embrace him. No relationship. Oh, Archer. Oh, Archer. Okay, nice to see you this time. So it's the day for you. It's probably the first time I see you, and it's the day. And look at you. This time, it is me who is enjoying it. Should I eat him? He's got no relationship. His son is gone. I think I'm going to eat him. Oh, is that my wife? Looks like my wife is back home. Yeah, it's my wife. Give me a second. 2 minutes. Alright. I can't wait to tell you to go to bed soon. How the table has been turned. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go too. My wife has arrived. I had that thing there. Look at that. Look at that. Did you ever drink that? Oh wait, it's the other way around. You can't read, can you? Have you ever drank something like that? Strawberry rhubarb sour. It's not great. I think I'm going to eat the guy. I think I'm going to eat sour beer. Yeah, sour beer. I'm going to eat the guy. I haven't tried this brand, but I have tried sour beer. It's great. I don't like it. I haven't tried many, so I can't say, right? Maybe it's this one who's not great, but... Ads? You can't have ads, you have a subscription. Didn't you get a subscription the other day? Pretty sure you got it. No? I can't remember.
So my Andrew was right. Monsters exist. The guard will nail you down, vampire. My son will kill you.
No, it's over a month ago. Oh, is it? Oh, sorry. Sorry about the ads then.
I can feel it coming in my bones. The hatred. A wave of bitter death to drown just.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Why must it always be a good evening?
I was just being polite. I'm Dr. Reed. I'd like to ask you some questions, if I may.
Don't like questions. Or doctors. And the name is Seymour Fishburne, if you must know.
What's your occupation?
I take care of my mum. That's what I do. She's the only good thing in my life. Even though I don't treat her so good.
You seem upset. Is something bothering you?
I lost the necklace I bought her. I'm a fucking idiot. A worthless idiot.
Sometimes it's hard to be a good son.
I just wanted to smile. No, I was thankful for her patience, appreciated like... God knows she deserves it.
He's got a cold.
Do you require medical assistance?
That's something I didn't expect to hear again. A doctor concerned with the health of his patients. Yeah. I could use some help. On several matters, in fact.
I don't know which kind of doctor you're used to dealing with, but it's a doctor's purpose to heal people.
And is it your purpose as well, Mr. Reed? I would say it's a convenient way for gaining people's trust.
What can you tell me about this part of town?
A shithole filled with maggots. Liars and thieves, all of them.
I've got this game, but I haven't got the patience. So did you start it, Sylvester? Like, did you buy it and you started and you were like, I don't have the patience? It's not great. I would give it a 6, 7 out of 10. I just like the story, the dialogues and the lore, but the game is not great. I just want to see where it will take me, you know?
Are you thinking about someone in particular?
No. Hate them all. Especially these petty, whining little shitbag beggars.
Is there no one who deserves your leniency then?
Well, Tom from our local is somewhat of a decent bloke. At least, unlike most maggots, he knows how to listen without opening his trap.
What's your occupation?
I take care of my mum.
We said that.
That's what
Okay.
Goodbye, Mr. Fishburne.
Yeah, okay, I get it. Did you start this game, Sylvester? Oh, I've been there. Yeah, okay. Turn right, go to the end, turn right again. Turn right, go to the end. Oh, what's up there? I think I should take this because I've got 3,000. 60 to 80, 345. Oh my god, what's the catch? 25. It's a bit more expensive. Recovery is longer. You cut through the flesh of your prey so deeply that you now gain blood with each hit. That's good, but no, I prefer that. $1,000, oh my god. $600. The next night. If you've ever lived near the docks of East End, you must know who Sean Patrick Hampton is, and if not, you might have heard of him. His name is starting to spread throughout the entire capital, and the song it sings is one of hope. Sean is the humble founder of the Hampton Asylum, an establishment that he built with his own hands and convictions. Building an abandoned warehouse gracefully donated by the Dawson family, then renovated and transformed into what is now the most famous asylum in London. The poor and hungry are welcome under his roof, and with them he shares his food, his care, and his prayers. Sean Hampton came from a background of misery, but the hardship of his life didn't disfigure or maim his profound trust in the Lord. If anything, the faithful man gained an acute empathy in exchange for the torments of poverty. His love of others is renowned throughout the docks. Where are those who did not witness Sean cry at the sight of an infirm veteran, an orphaned child, or a sick mother. That's how he gained his nickname, the Sad Saint of the East End. Sean Hampton is so respected that people still stay in his shelter, even after the Sad Saint contracted a mysterious disease which forces him to rest a lot and take his meals away from his flock, while in some other parts of London, people step back as soon as someone coughs in public. Men and women accepted to eat and sleep in the Hampton Asylum. It's the safest place in the East End docks. The buildings look dirty, the stench around the place is awful for a delicate soul, but there is hope and love there. And the death toll has been low and stable for days.
Good evening, Miss Cox.
Hello again, Dr. Reed. What do you want?
Have you got any news about Sean Hampton's shelter?
As long as he keeps on helping the poor, I'll keep my boys at bay, even if he pisses them off.
Booth Digby looks at you with love-struck eyes. Tell me, Edwina, is the feeling mutual?
You have no idea how refreshing it can be for a woman to receive all the pleasure she needs. For once.
I'll take your word for it.
What is it, Doctor? A woman's not supposed to talk about these things.
I believe you manipulated Booth Digby to get everything you wanted from him, both inside and outside the bedroom.
The poor bastard is good to me, if you must know. He makes me feel good. And that's a first.
So you're just like any other couple, after all, are you not?
Yeah, we're so ordinary that I'd put a bullet in his head if he ever cheated on me.
Tell me about the man you and Booth killed, Edwina.
The bastard killed one of us and received retribution. There's nothing else to say.
What happened exactly?
I don't know, and I don't care. One of ours was killed by that communist bastard, but he didn't brag for long.
So you have no idea what really happened, but you executed him anyway.
No one messes with the wet boot boys, Doctor. This is our territory, and this is our law.
And your conscience is clear. You kill without hesitation.
Violence is an efficient tool, Dr. Reed, when used properly.
So you decide who lives and who dies, just like that?
Yes, Doctor. Just like that. I'm not saying it's fair. I'm saying it's my way of dealing with troublemakers.
Okay. We're almost there.
Can I offer you my medical help, Miss Cox?
Giving out for free? You'd make a poor businessman, Dr. Reed.
Perhaps I would. Please, take this. You will feel better.
Thank you. But don't expect me to owe you anything.
Can I offer you my medical help, Miss...
I'm fine, thank you.
Yeah, she's almost there.
Can I see...
As long as you have money.
She's got nothing.
You again. What do you want?
Have you heard anything about Sean Hampton's shelter?
That bastard's become something of a holy man these days. Someone should remind him who really rules the docks.
Tell me about the man you killed, Booth. What happened?
One of us had been killed, so we had to retaliate. That's the whole story.
There has to be more to it than that.
No, really. One of us got killed, so the killer had to die. That's how things have always been done round here. No one gives a shit.
Don't you see it's an endless spiral? One day, it will be you who'll be stabbed, or shot. or worse.
That's what my sweet Edwina always says, that one day I'll get it too. But she says it with the most beautiful smile, my Edwina.
Do you know Edwina suspects you to be unfaithful?
Edwina's the one who asked to be called Mrs. Cox, even though Clay hadn't touched her for such a long time.
You have not answered my question.
She's a passionate woman. I've no doubt she'll shoot me down if I ever betray her, but that's not going to happen. I love her as she is.
Hmm.
Do you need medical help, sir?
Yeah, I do. If you can throw in some drugs, I can find use for that too.
So you can sell them on the black market? Sorry, I'll only provide you with exactly what you need.
Fair enough, Dr. Reed. Don't cost me nothing to ask.
Goodbye, Mr. Digby.
Hello Frank, how are you my old friend? It's good to see you last week. Next time let me get the rounds in. Hope everything is okay on your side of town. Here in our old neighborhood the situation is getting worse. Clay is getting more violent every day. He's only thinking about expansion even when it seems there are some new players around, trying to dispute our territory. The Wedwood boys are in a bad spot I'm afraid, so I thought about what you said last time we met, that you never regretted leaving the Gen. But the only thing you regret is never being able to put foot in the East End again. To avoid a good beating or worse. Well, rest assured that you'd have my protection if you decided to pass by. Maybe we could talk again about new opportunities and job offer. You know I've always been good with numbers, so maybe if you need an accountant in your company, let's talk about that, shall we? Say hello to your wife for me. WBB for life, old chap. Boostig B. Nice. I think I need to... Can I cross here? Yes, I can. $21. $22. Oh my god.
Sorry, sir. Easy.
He's dead!
"29 Pretty Orchard Street. This is it. What's in there for me?" There's been a fight here. This window was shattered with violent force. Someone's been pulled through it and dragged through the street. Who could have done that?
Boss fight. Am I ready for this? No boss.
Where does this blood trail lead?
We can't open these. Oh wait, can we?
It's locked, all right.
Get it!
We're being misled. Or worse, we're being baited by leeches playing a nasty game.
I don't understand. It's not human. Kill it.
Ouch. Oh my god. More limite. Okay. No.
Stop!
despicable.
Hideout unlocked. I think I will just save here. $3,000. Oh my god. How about we do that instead? No, that uses blood. I don't want to use blood. Yeah. All right, that's it. I'm gonna go to bed. It's late. All right. That's it for me. Good night, everybody. I don't think that I'll read anyone. Good night. Bye bye.